Rustbucket here. Today I'm going to be doing Rustbucket, Proto-Sartorium, and Enforcer class guide. Now, I'm going to be showing you passive skills, enhancements, where to get it, all this kind of biz, so let's go ahead and get started. In order to get any of these classes, you're going to have to come here to Dwaygle, talk to Taravia here, open her quests, Proto-Sartorium pots. In order to get the Rustbucket, you're going to have to kill the Proto-Sartorium 5 times. You're just going to have to accept the class here. And I'll show you where the Proto-Sartorium is. You're going to come here. These Dwaykles are aggressive, so if you pass by them, they will attack you. Now, here is the way to part. Now, up here is the Proto-Sartorium. Proto-Sartorium drops Proto-Sartorium class, which I'm going to be using, and it drops the 5 parts you're going to need to merge Rustbucket class. I got the Proto-Sartorium drop instead, which is actually pretty easy to get. Now, in order for me to get out of here, I'm going to have to kill this barrier sentry. So, there. Now, an easy way to get down there is to go actually under the little, what's it called? Line laser. You have to go around the laser in order to get there, or else it'll call in these little bitty robots to attack you. Now, in order to get to the Enforcer, you're going to have to kill the barrier bot and come in here, and the Mithril Man is going to be here. He is aggressive as well. You're going to have to kill him, and he will drop the Enforcer class, which looks exactly like his armor. I will be showing you all 3 of them. Now, I really don't think I'm going to be able to solo this guy. He just kind of attacked me, and I totally forgot he was aggressive. So, I'm going to bail out. Okay. Now, once you have Proto-Sartorium, Rustbucket, or Enforcer, you're going to want to enhance it. Now, Rustbuckets share the default stats of Hybrid, so they have balanced strength, intellect, dexterity, and endurance, but low amounts of wisdom and luck. So, we're going to be using a full luck enhancement for Proto-Sartorium in this guide, just because I found that proves to be the best one, as far as I'm concerned. But if not, if you're against using totally one luck everything, then Thief is not a terrible way to go either. You could throw a Thief in with your luck. I know a friend who uses Thief on his cape and luck on everything else, and that does alright with him. Now, you get the luck enhancements here from Cicero, and the Thief enhancements you can go to Yulgar and go to the final room all the way to the right, and the Thief enhancement shop will be there, or you can open it in your game menu. You just go to shops, enhancements, Thief is going to be here, you click more enhancements, and Lucky is going to be right there, and you just click that, and that will open up the shop for you. Okay, here we are almost ready for the breakdown. Now, I forgot to mention Proto-Sartorium is a member-only class, but don't worry, Enforcer and Rustbucket have the same skills and they're non-member. Now let's go ahead and look at the passives. Your first passive with all 3 of these skills is called Quick Like Lightning. Your haste is increased by 15%, so that'll almost double your haste, which is pretty awesome. And your second is called Ground. All damage taken is reduced by 10%. Now it's called Ground because Proto-Sartorium is basically electrical, mechanic, machine, lightning kind of class. It's cool, little play on words there, because the ground cable actually keeps electrical parts from pretty much shorting themselves out, so it'll decrease damage. Sorry, little thing there. Anyway, your first skill with Proto-Sartorium is called Jackhammer. 30 mana, 4-second cooldown, physical skill. A rapid assault dealing 150% weapon damage. It cannot be avoided, but it also cannot crit. So this would be nice against high dodging classes. It hits fairly nice, 300 non-crits. Remember, it cannot crit, unfortunately, but it has a nice cooldown, but really high mana cost, so it'll really drain away your energy if you try to spam it. I don't know why I just clicked no to those. Anyway, so it is easily spammable, but it'll just trash your mana if you aren't careful. This class has unusually high mana cost. So, I also forgot to mention, if you want to use all enhancements, I recommend Health Vamp or Mana Vamp, because this class has incredibly high mana costs and no heal of its own. So those would both be beneficial to you. Or Spiral Carve or All Blast if you want more damage out of the 2. Now, your second skill with Proto-Sartorium is called Plasma Bolt. 25 mana, 8-second cooldown, physical and magical skill. So like I said, really high mana costs. An energy-based ranged attack dealing physical and magical damage. So this is ranged and it can crit, which is really good. It has a little bit more damaging attack than your actual auto attack, which is awesome. and it is range. See, I got a 674 critical strike. Just about the same as a bard, pretty much. I don't know why I'm hitting so high. There's 500 non-crits and that 1000 crit. I'm not using any health vamp or anything on this. I just have the level 55 enhancement. I think it's weird how it glitches like that. But anyway, your third skill with Protocertorium is called Arc Lightning. 30 mana, 10-second cooldown, physical and magical skill. It emits a burst of electrical charge that will bounce to up to 4 targets, dealing more damage with each bounce. So basically, the more enemies you hit with this, the higher the damage will be. So let's use it. I got 249 non-crit, 566 critical strike, 125 was my first. So like I said, it'll get stronger with more hits. 758 crit. This is a decent skill to use in like a blood brawl situation, but not so much in 1 versus 1 because it's not doing high damage to them. It's just going to be eating away at your mana, and eventually you're going to be out, and it's just probably going to cause you to lose the match. So for 1 versus 1, I'm going to be recommending Jackhammer and Plasma Bolt, but definitely not Arc Lightning. But your final skill, I'm not going to get into 1 versus 1 and everything right now because I will be making a video. I've actually already recorded it, so I'm not have to make it. I've already recorded it. I'll be uploading it at the same time as this one. Your final skill with Protocertorium is called Event Horizon. Also, Event Horizons are also known as black holes, if you didn't know that. 30 mana, 60-second cooldown, so really big cooldown compared to the other skills and about the same mana cost. Physical magical skill reduces all incoming damage by an amount based on attack power for 20 seconds. Now it says that, but it's really just kind of consuming 1/5 of your overall HP, and then it just fades. So that's a little bit of a letdown. That's what it does in 1 versus 1 anyway. But if I were to use it and attack this guy, he's not going to be doing any damage to me because the damage just isn't enough to affect me. So it's just a really nice shield in player versus environment because it just almost negates all damage. There are some monsters who can still damage you, but not most of them. In 1 versus 1, it's not as effective as shield, but it will help you out in player versus environment. Sorry. In PvP, not so much, but in environmental fighting monsters, it's a really awesome shield. It's really fun and helpful in a lot of different situations. The only bad part is its massive cooldown will get you, and so will the mana cost, so try not to spam terribly. Now I'm just going to be doing some damage and show you how bad the mana muncher is. It's just going to devastate my mana probably. But I'm going to be going ahead and attacking. I'm going to apply a little bit of defense too. See, it has a decent critical auto attack there, but like I said, slowish cooldown on some skills, not going to be putting out a whole lot of damage very fast. It's really a tier 1 class. It's not a really powerful, strong powerhouse. It's just a class that's in the game fun for you guys to use. It's a really old class, so it doesn't have a rank 10 passive. But I feel like it should. I feel like they should update it and put a rank 10 passive on it because it would really help. Alright guys, so this has been my Protocertorium, Enforcer, and Rustbucket class guide. I hope you guys enjoyed the guide because I've had a lot of fun making it. The player versus player guide is out too. I've already recorded it. Hopefully they'll upload pretty quickly so they won't be like somebody I have to wait for, and that would be suckish. But anyway, next on the list are Shaman and Evolved Shaman. Both are really awesome classes, and they're really fun to get enhancements with and play around with enhancements. I found one that's actually really good, and it's actually really strange because it's not what I expected it to be, but you guys are going to have to wait to figure out what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the guide. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what kind of classes you guys want me to do next after the 2 shamans, because I really need you guys to tell me these things because I don't know what to do otherwise. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Jevo is out.